instead of racing ahead and basically pretending or treating me like I'm a work buddy versus a partner. So I let him take the lead, but eventually it circled back around to him really needing my help to pull it off.
Yeah.
I was trying to step in at the last minute to take care of some of the fires. But had I been involved from the beginning and really had the reins from the beginning, it could have been like out of this world.
Do you feel like Mark was respectful enough to you through this process? Do you feel like he was?
Respect? What's that? What? No, I'm sorry. I think that when you want to take the lead on everything, I don't think that you respect many things that other people have to bring to the table, including myself. No, I think that I should have been treated in a way that honored the gifts that I have, that I could have blessed him with for the event. And I just don't think it ended up like that. How do you like to step every week?
That's fine.
It's hard.
I just said it.
I'm a hostess. I don't know why I can't move around.
Are you enjoying the ride?
No, I hate it. No, I hate it. Everybody knows that.
I just felt like all night there was tension. I just didn't think he was very warm to me. He never thanked me in front of the crowd. It was just a lot going on, but I kept my head up and a smile on my face to represent our family well. It just wasn't a pleasant evening, and it just did not end well. And I just think at that point we were just very tired of the back and forth and just the stress of our relationship and where we were.
Is Mark happy? I don't know where he went to. It's nice.
It's invasive. Tell them that's it. They can't film forever. Tell them they gotta wrap it.
Got it.
Don't tell me I got it. I'm giving you 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna take care of it. If I come back down here, it's gonna be ugly. I don't give a F. End it.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back, guys. It is your girl NeNe. Before we get into this video, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Please hit that subscribe button right now. About to get into this tea sipping Tuesday, y'all. It's tea sipping Tuesday. It's tea sipping Tuesday. Okay, in this Tuesday, we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and their most recent episode, and mainly it's going to be about Kenya Moore. Yes, this is the beautiful Miss Kenya Moore. I chose this picture because I wanted you guys to see Black excellence at its best, and Miss Kenya Moore is at her best in this picture, y'all. I mean, look at her hair. She says it's natural. I can believe it. Miss Kenya Moore is a powerhouse, but unfortunately, in her last episode on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I did not see that displayed on the camera. I feel like she let Mark Daly, which is her husband or future to be divorced husband, ex-husband, she let him just completely degrade her. She went all the way to the store to pick out his suit for their event, which basically wouldn't happen if it wasn't for her. She did all the planning, she did all the catering, she pretty much got all her friends to speak at the event, and he was just ungrateful, y'all. He was completely dismissive. He told her he pretty much didn't like the outfit, and she went to go try to get dressed, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna get dressed before me?" And then on top of that, once they arrived to the event, an event is going on, this Mark Daly guy had the nerve to not even thank her at the event. And he was completely rude and dismissive towards her at the event, guys. Y'all saw that in the clip. I feel like his goal was to try to control Kenya. He was going to control Kenya through verbal abuse by making her feel belittled, y'all. He didn't want her to feel he tried to break the powerhouse out of her. He wanted to use her. I feel like, in my opinion, he wanted to use her. And in order for him to do that, he had to break her confidence. And this powerhouse, Kenya Moore, did you really think she was going to let you break her confidence? Yes, I feel like she was a little bit more patient and more submissive with him because she had a child with him, and she was really trying to make this marriage work. However, Kenya Moore, I don't think she was going to allow that for that long, and I'm glad that she did, because it was painful to watch, y'all. It was really painful to watch, especially if you've been through something like that with a narcissistic, I almost cussed, he made me mad, a narcissistic butthole like him, okay? And she even said that in the video that he was an a-hole. She said it in the clip of the episode. He was being an a-hole. And I am going to just shout out Cynthia Bailey's new man. I believe his name is Mike. And he pretty much got him together in a nice, nasty way. And that's pretty much why I think he was mad, because he felt like he wanted to degrade his wife. And Mark Daly, not Mark Daly, Cynthia Bailey's new man, Mike, got on the microphone and he said, in spite of basically said, in spite of what y'all do here, I want to take the time out to thank our queens, because he was basically calling out Mark for not doing that. In my opinion, I felt like he said, you're not going to do this to a woman in front of me. And he didn't have to get disrespectful. He didn't have to be rude. He didn't start a fight. He got on the mic and just simply did what Mark Daly could have done to show him an example of how a respectful man treat his woman. So shout out to Cynthia Bailey's new man for not tolerating that. Girl, you might have a keeper on your hands. Who knows? Back to Kenya Moore. I hope that she finds peace among this when she gets her divorce from this guy, and I hope that she does go through with the divorce, y'all. In spite of Brooklyn, I'm sorry. I'm sure she probably wanted Brooklyn to have mommy and daddy in the household, but that type of abuse can only get worse, can you? So moving on, NeNe leaks, y'all. NeNe leaks. I love me some NeNe, y'all. I love NeNe. However, I feel like she was being petty, and I feel like she still is being petty towards Kenya Moore, y'all, for everything that she's going through in her relationship. I felt like she saw this as an opportunity to get back at Kenya for some of the rude and dismissive comments and disrespectful comments she has made about other people in their relationship, y'all. And I feel like NeNe Leakes saw this as an opportunity to get her back. And I don't think that was too mature of a woman of your stature, NeNe. I feel like you shouldn't stoop to her level. You shouldn't allow her to let you display evil towards anybody, because you never know what your karma could be for doing this to her. It doesn't just stop once you get somebody back. It keeps going. Karma keeps going. And she definitely didn't deserve that, y'all. And NeNe Leakes just had some negative comments to say about Kenya Moore and her Mark Daly situation. I feel like she should have just left it alone. Moving on, guys, from Kenya Moore. Hopefully she finds peace. No. Before we move on, I just want to get on into this episode about how Kenya Moore, she has a way of trying to deflect. You know, she may be having problems at home and she takes it out on the wrong people. Marlo didn't have a seat at the event, and she felt like she should just snap on her about that. I feel like Kenya Moore tries to bully other women, and this is why NeNe Leakes had no remorse for her when this situation came about with Mark Daly, because I feel like she has misplaced anger. She's been through a lot in her life, you know, with her mom not wanting her and everything, and I feel like she does try to bully people. All right, moving on to Miss Eva, y'all. Look at Eva. She definitely slayed on the Wendy Williams show. However, she got a lot of backlash on the Wendy Williams show when she mentioned the fact that her daughter's father was trying to change the fact that she changed her daughter's last name and trying to gain custody over her daughter. Even Lyfe Jennings, Mr. Hypothetically, of course, himself, you know, he had all the baby mama drama, because if you're old enough to hear his first album, he had that song, She Got Kids, and this crazy lady using these babies for refunds and all that. So he had a lot of baby mama drama. I heard he had a lot of kids and a lot of baby mamas. So he had to add his 2 cents on what Eva Marcille was doing. He said that she was completely wrong for doing something like that, and she should not allow what's going on between her and the child's father to affect the child and the father's relationship. She doesn't understand it because she's been abused by this man. And she probably feels like if he abused his child's mother, which is herself, what would he do to her child? If this man can be angry enough to get in trouble while he's at court for a hearing for his child, what would he do in front of the child? Y'all got to think about it from that aspect, because I do feel like you should never no matter what goes on, you should never keep a child from his father. But you also got to remember, you got to keep the child's best interest at heart. And if the father is not able to control his anger or control himself, that can cause their child harm. And I'm not sure if Eva knows how to handle the situation properly. I'm not sure if anybody would know how to handle this situation properly. So we're going to keep Eva and her beautiful little girl in our prayers, y'all. We're not going to judge them like Lyfe did. We're not going to judge them like Lyfe did, because he been through the situation, but your situation may not be the same exactly as hers. This woman was abused by this man. So we don't know. Not gonna judge her. We're gonna keep them all in our prayers. Oh, and before we go, y'all, I just wanted to shout out Todd, okay? Because I feel like Candy's mother was really skeptical of Todd at first when they got together. But I feel like Todd stays out the drama. He stays out the media. You don't be seeing him with a whole bunch of women. So shout out to Todd for that. That's Candy's husband from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I feel like he stays clear of the bullshit, maybe because he knows what he had at home. Okay, because Miss Candy is a powerhouse herself, and she's very beautiful, very talented, very gifted, and she knows how to put it down in the bedroom, y'all, because she's obviously a freak. Have y'all seen her dungeon show? Okay, he don't need no more, and she gets down with women, so they might be doing the whole threesome thing. So Tom he got the best of both worlds, so he know what he got, and he gonna stay out of the drama. Okay, so shout out to Todd and Candy on y'all beautiful marriage and y'all beautiful children that they just brought. They just had another baby. They just brought another babies into the world. So shout out to them for that, y'all. I just want to thank you guys for watching, guys. This is the part where you can push the like or the subscribe button, leave a comment to let me know how you felt about this video, what you want to see for next week for Motivation Monday or Tea Sipping Tuesday or Queen and Slim Thursday or Fashion Queen or Queen or King Friday. Even if you want to be one of those guys, just send me your pictures and your information and I will do a feature on you guys. Also in the comments, I will be leaving my Cash App. I do take donations for this channel at this time because I am not making no money off this, guys. So if you guys want to help